Hi everyone, it's your girl Pencil Bells. How you guys doing? I hope you're having a good time. It's been a few days here. That's because the girl has been busy cooking up some stuff, and very soon you're all gonna be seeing it right here on this channel. So how you guys doing once again? Hey, is this your first time seeing me? I'm Pencil Bells. You're welcome to my channel. I see you and I love you already. Do not remain a stranger. Head on to the subscribe button. Subscribe right now. Turn on your notification bell. Also remember to drop your comments and give me a thumbs up if you find my videos helpful, entertaining, insightful in any way. And to you, my old subscribers, guys, you know I love you. You know I appreciate you. Thanks a zillion for choosing to write with me. So guys, you all saw the topic and you decided to click on it, and I am glad you did, because you know what, this is just about the vlog you all have been waiting for. So we're talking loneliness in relationships. This is something a lot of people experience in their day-to-day relationships with people. We have friends, we have families, we have lovers, and we sometimes experience some kind of loneliness even though we have these people present in our lives. I mean, relationships are supposed to keep us alive, fine, bubbly, feel on top of the world, but sometimes we feel like these people are here but I feel all alone. It happens. Now let me tell you the reasons, because when you don't know the reasons for a particular thing, it is always very difficult to find a solution to them. So guys, the number one thing I'd like to mention to you about loneliness in relationship is the place of you expecting too much from the other person. Come on, we all are humans. Everybody has their strengths and their weaknesses. You cannot just have, this whole picture of a perfect person in your head and you expect this other person to be just that thing you want them to be. No, everybody has their sense of individuality. So it is up to you to define it. Am I cool with this person? Do I want to be in a relationship with the person? If it is yes, go ahead. If it is a no, no, no. And that brings me to the second point, a sense of self. A lot of us are not good. We are yet to define who we are ourselves. Yet we're going into relationships, we're meeting people. Am I an introvert? Am I an extrovert? What am I good at? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? What are my passion? What are my interests? You're not even yet to figure out these things, but you're in friendships, you're in relationships with people. You're definitely going to be having clashes and clashes over and over again, simply because you are yet to understand yourself. And when you don't understand yourself, there's no way you can ever figure out what will work for you or who will work for you. That's my number 2 point. So you want to do, as I mentioned, the causes for loneliness. I'm sure you already figure out what to do, the way out. So just take it that way. So the third thing I'll be talking to you about is a big deal. I mentioned earlier that you have this projection of the perfect person. It happens a lot in marriage. Let me dive into that. You are dating a person and you probably love your father so much. You love him. He's the best man on earth. He has so much qualities, and you really desire somewhere in your heart that you find a man who's going to be just like your father. My darling, may I shock you? Every man is a man for themselves. Nobody is like the other. We all have our individualities, like I said. So please, when you go into relationships, same for the guys, ladies can be your mother. If you want to marry your mother, go ahead and marry your mother, but please, no lady out there is going to be your mother. So if you're choosing to say, oh, I love you, I want to be with you, you're saying, I love your individuality, I love you as a person, and I want to be with you as a person, not because you are like my mother. In fact, I hate it so much when people say, oh, you are just like my mother. I am not your mother, I am me, and your mother is who she is. So can we go to the third point now, guys? So the third point actually is intellectual differences. Yes, everybody has their level of intellectual, let me say, development, or yes, we rank on various levels, on different variations when it comes to intellect. So sometimes you have conversations, there are things you want to talk about, there's a way you reason. Excuse me, I have my drink. Thank you. So Thank you. So sometimes there's a way you think, reason, and all that that is unique to you. Yes, you might connect with some other persons, it is you, but you find some persons that will also vibe on the same frequency of intellect with you. Those are the people that you are safe with to roll with. Not like I'm saying 100%, you can have people who, of course, fall below your level of intellectual reasoning and development, but I mean, it might function more, your conversations will go smoother with people that reason the way you reason, think the same way you think, reason, see things the same way you reason things, and things like that. I'm sure you get it alright. So let's go to the next point. Intolerance. Gosh, we all know ourselves. Sometimes I have met people who are, I was telling a friend of mine some time ago, I said, you know what? You are just a person who is uniquely, how did I put it? Who is blindly understanding. I told that friend of mine, because it doesn't matter what you say, it doesn't matter what you're talking about, it doesn't matter how you're trying to portray a person. He has an excuse, already made excuse in his mind for this person. So he doesn't even see the wrong you are doing, because he believes you are you, he believes you don't mean any harm, he believes so far you're not harming me, so far you're not choking me, you're good and he's good with you. Can everybody be like that? No, not all of us can be like that. So intolerance, our level of tolerance varies. So because you are an intolerant person, you're not willing to make adjustments, and as a matter of fact, your friends, we have their excesses and all these things, and because you are intolerant of them, you're not willing to just cut slacks for people. You definitely feel lonely in your friendships. You definitely feel lonely in your relationship, because you are not totally accepting these people for their excesses and their inadequacies. Can I mention also that social media has done us so much good, but by the size of the good social media has done are the ills as well. Personally, I feel social media has done a lot of ill when it comes to physical interactions and our daily, interaction with people around us. You find people engrossed in their phones for hours. Even when they have people in the house, they wouldn't mingle because they have an unseen community where they are functioning. They are on Instagram, vibing, they are on Facebook, vibing, Twitter, tweeting, and their friends, their lovers are there, and there's just no vibe. I'm busy with the people that are unseen, and all those things. It just messes up things with you, and you feel like she's not seeing me. What is it? She doesn't even appreciate my presence. The the lady also feels like, what is it? He's so into his phone. Who is it that is it that his phone or his fans are now more important than I am? And these issues begin to come up and things like that. You want to watch it, okay? So let me go to talk more about the relationship aspect of it. This is the boy-girl aspect of this whole thing. Lots of emotional connection, guys, can cause loneliness, and with time, in relationship, familiarity sets in. Is it familiarity or over familiarity? It sets in. The person who walks into the room before now, and you feel fly, it's just like the light of your life just stepped into the room. Is now a normal girl, and she's around. Hey, you don't come. How far you did? And the vibe is no longer there. Loss of connection and things. It's natural. It's nobody's fault, but we just have to find a way to always reignite the sparkles in our relationship, because this is why we're here. Yes. Unwillingness to be vulnerable. I want to emphasize so badly on this one. Vulnerability is a key factor in relationship. What are you doing in a relationship if you are not willing to be vulnerable? You don't want to communicate, but you want to love me. How, bro? How do you want to do that? You have to be willing to be vulnerable. Till like I woke up at so time. I brushed my teeth. I had rice. I had it with dodo. I want to know everything. That's relationship. You can't tell me I was at work today. So you were at work today. Was that all about today? It's not like I need it all the time, but when I need information, you must be willing to provide it to the very, very tiniest thing. That is communication. But you're not willing to be vulnerable. So when you're passing through tough times, you want to pass through it alone, all by yourself. You're shutting me out of your word, literally. So watch it, guys. Be willing to be vulnerable. I think I've done justice to this, and I think this will be helpful to somebody, if not you, someone close to you. So do well to like, share, comment, and guys, I'll see you on the next one. Remember to subscribe. I love you. Bye.